TokyoBill Weekly Update. Stories in and around Japan of interest to me, TokyoBill. Today is August 30th, 2025. A man was arrested on Saturday in Tokyo's Shibuya district for using a substance believed to be pepper spray. 18 people were injured, including a newborn, experiencing eye and throat irritation. Police received a report about the incident around 1:30 p.m. on the 7th floor of the Shibuya Hikarie complex, which has shops and restaurants. Officers located the suspect on the first floor about 15 minutes later. The 46-year-old suspect confessed to spraying the substance at another man after they bumped into each other at a seating area. A historical novel titled Ieyasu and the Koga Ninja Ohara Clan has become a surprising success in Japan, authored by a descendant of the Koga Ninja clan under the pen name Koga Otomohara. Aiming to preserve ninja lore as attendance at clan gatherings has declined, the book combines historical facts and oral stories from the Ohara family, detailing their past and notable events. It begins with a prayer ritual and highlights the Koga clan's involvement in battles, such as a successful night attack in 1487. The novel is largely factual, winning a commendation at a literature festival, and has sold around 1,500 copies. Otomohara plans to adapt the story into manga and create an English version. The organizer of a traditional bullfighting event in central Japan has moved the matches to the morning to protect the bulls from extreme summer heat. These events take place in the Yamakoshi district of Nagaoka City, Niigata Prefecture, and feature bulls in battles of strength from spring to autumn. Recently, bouts have started around 10:30 a.m., with spectators also appreciating the earlier start. The organizer is considering this change for next year, noting that some bulls have struggled in the heat. Tomie Matsui, chair of the Yamakoshi bullfighting organization, acknowledged the need to consider climate change and to seek solutions to keep the tradition alive. Japanese prefectures are breaking with a Labor Ministry panel's recommendation for an average minimum wage increase of 63 yen, intended to counter the trend of falling real wages. The current national average is 1,055 yen, with Tokyo's highest at 1,163 and Akita Prefecture's lowest at 951. The original plan would take the minimum wage in all prefectures above 1,000 yen for the first time ever. As of last week, 28 prefectures have determined their minimum wage increases for this year, with 21 going above the 63 yen target. Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba aims to increase the nationwide average minimum wage to 1,500 by 2029, meaning a 7% increase every year. Concerns are growing among small and mid-sized companies that rely on part-timers, as they might not be able to keep up with the pace. Japan has opened its first osmotic power plant in Fukuoka, the world's second facility of this type. It aims to produce about 880,000 kilowatt-hours of electricity each year, enough to power 220 households and partly power a local desalination plant. Osmotic power works by using the natural process of osmosis, where fresh and salt water mix across a semi-permeable membrane to create pressure that generates energy. Although this technology is still emerging and faces challenges, such as scalability, advancements in membrane and pump technology are improving its efficiency. Experts believe that this plant could lead to larger-scale osmotic power projects in the future. Japanese police have arrested a man suspected of fatally stabbing a woman in an elevator at a condominium in Kobe. The suspect, Masashi Tanimoto, a 35-year-old company worker from Tokyo, is accused of killing the 24-year-old woman by stabbing her multiple times. He was arrested in Tokyo, 500 kilometers from the crime scene. Tanimoto admitted to stabbing the woman but claimed he did not intend to kill her. Reports indicate he followed her for about 50 minutes from her office to her home, including riding the same train. There appears to be no links between him and the victim. Japan is experiencing its hottest summer ever, leading to a significant drop in sea urchin catches, making this luxury item even less affordable for consumers. Prices have soared due to low catches, with the cost of 10 kilograms of sea urchin reaching 90,000 yen, more than double from 2 years ago. A sea urchin rice bowl on Hokkaido's Rishiri Island can now be seen for 15,000 to 18,000 yen, double the price from a few years ago. Rising sea temperatures are affecting other seafood products, and with the weak yen, households now spend nearly 30% of their budget on food, the highest in 43 years. The Royal Navy's Prince of Wales aircraft carrier arrived in Tokyo Thursday, marking a historic first for a foreign carrier. Security cooperation between Japan and Britain is at an unprecedented level, according to Japan's Defense Minister, Gen Nakatani. He spoke during a joint press conference with the UK Defense Secretary John Healey, highlighting their growing partnership. Japan aims to strengthen security ties beyond its US alliance to address China's influence, while the UK seeks to expand its role in the Indo-Pacific region. Central to their cooperation is the Global Combat Air Program, which aims to develop a next-generation fighter jet by the 2030s. They plan to sign their first international contract for the project by the end of the year. As a result of an increase in foreign tourists, Japan is facing an uncommon issue: mountains of unclaimed luggage. Last year, one hotel had to pay almost 300,000 yen, or $2,000, for disposal. Travelers are increasingly throwing away their old luggage after purchasing new, larger bags to bring home mementos and shopping hauls, according to reports from hotels, airports, and popular tourist destinations. This month, a 19-year-old karaoke bar employee in Osaka's Minami district became uneasy after seeing luggage abandoned on the street, saying it's scary as she doesn't know what's inside. Most of the suitcases remain unclaimed, despite the hotels keeping them in lost and found for months. Japan is thinking about allowing foreign workers in its trainee program to change jobs after 2 years, as long as they stay in the same industry. In March, the government approved a plan to replace the current foreign trainee program with a new Employment for Skill Development program starting in 2027 to address workforce shortages. In 7 key industries like food services and construction, workers will need 2 years at their first job. In 10 other sectors, they can change jobs after 1 year. Companies may need to reimburse initial costs for new employees, and there will be limits on how many foreign workers can be transferred in cities like Tokyo and Osaka. Right now, these workers cannot switch jobs, which has led to issues such as low wages and long hours. A Japanese man was deported from Taiwan after filming a video in which he held up a Chinese flag and claimed that Taiwan belongs to China. He did this in Taipei's Jimingding shopping district on August 18th, along with his Japanese compatriot, to gain online views and attract Chinese viewers. The video was uploaded to a Chinese video sharing site and included statements like, "We came from Japan," and "We love China." Taiwan's National Immigration Agency stated that this act threatened national interest and public safety, leading to the man's deportation. The other man also left Taiwan on the day of filming and is banned from returning. Manila is deciding whether to buy used warships from Japan after inspecting the Abu Kuma class destroyers. Japan aims to transfer these ships to the Philippines to enhance defense capabilities amid rising Chinese military activity. The first of the 6 ships will be retired in 2027. If both sides agree on a transfer after initial talks, it would be Japan's first sale of a used naval warship in many years. This deal could strengthen military ties with Manila and lead to more similar transfers in the region as Japan seeks to improve security. Experts believe an agreement is likely, benefiting more than just the immediate Philippines area. Japanese police and prosecutors recently apologized at the grave of Shizuo Aishima, a man wrongfully accused and detained who died from cancer without proper medical care. Aishima was one of 3 executives from machinery maker Okawara Kakoki, arrested and detained in 2020 for allegedly exporting sensitive industrial equipment without authorization. During his detention, he was diagnosed with stomach cancer. His lawyer made 8 requests for bail to secure medical treatment, all of which were denied. Aishima was finally taken to a hospital but was too late. He passed away in February 2021, just before the charges were dropped. A new device to control weeds using static electricity, developed by agriculture professor Yoshinori Masuda and 2 companies in Osaka, is now available for sale. The 95cm square frame has 2 wire mesh layers and connects to an electric device for preventing animal damage. The device effectively kills weeds that touch the electrified mesh, is safe for humans, requires no wiring, and is powered by solar energy. Developers are also creating a version for slopes suitable for large infrastructure companies. Professor Masuda emphasizes the importance of this device to address the growing problem of problematic weeds, which can be more challenging than dealing with pests or viruses. He hopes their research will benefit society. That brings us to the end of news items for the week ending August 30th. These and other stories, and any local craft beer events going on around the Tokyo area, you can read at theTokyoBill.com. I've been, and remain, Tokyo Bill. Thank you for listening, and take care.